Dun da da da! Hey everybody, it's the Musical Gamer. Welcome back to Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles for the finale, The Shadow of the Valkyria, Chapter 18. We have a lot of plot to cover today, guys, and that's why I took the liberty of doing all of my leveling up, researching, and the like off-screen. Basically, everybody now is at level 19. I have all the stuff available to purchase. As well as getting a few more royal weapons, and I got the Awakened Potential order from the cemetery dude. Though we really don't need it anymore, because it was more useful for chapter 15 and chapter 17, but, well, hey. You got it now. Well, anyway, the reason why I did that is because we have a lot of plot to cover. Notice that these 2 pages, there's no mission in sight. That's because we gotta flip the book before we can get to a mission, so we're just gonna jump straight into the story and the mission once we, well, get to it. Prepare for a long endgame sequence.
Has something happened? What's all the commotion?
It's them. The Imperial Army invaded Rangries.
What?
What?
They crashed through the city walls with a huge tank and drove it into the castle. And now they're doing some kind of work on the tank still half stuck into the castle.
Oh no, that's not good.
Work on that. Did they learn of the Valkov's location?
The Valkov? We've heard that name before. What is the Valkov?
No. I can't afford to wait around here. Sorry, but...
Valdio?
My chest... It's tight. It hurts.
What? What's wrong?
My heart... Help me!
Are you all right? Hey! Talk to me!
I'm sorry.
Oh, that guard just...
Let go of...
That guard just fell for the oldest trick in the book, didn't he? Thud.
Forgive me. I've got to get to Rangries. I just hope I'm in time.
Oh lord, so I guess that's why this chapter was so appropriately titled Jailbreak. Looks like Faldio is on the loose. Well, anyway, let's jump back slightly a bit in time and start back up here with the real Cordelia. What do you mean, the real Cordelia? Game? Oh god, he's here. Well.
Your Highness honors me with an audience. I offer my thanks.
Your thanks is driving a tank through our walls.
Stand humbly before you.
Humbly? You destroyed our city.
You must allow me to apologize for the somewhat brutish manner of my entrance to your domain.
Somewhat?
We'd expect no less from Europa's premier commander, the great Maximilian.
Oh god, you kiss-ass
Cross our
Borg.
sovereign border with such lightning speed. Your tactics are admirable.
What tactics? He just drove a
You are the one they
tank into
call
our wall.
Borg. You attempt to ally yourself with the Federation. Then you turn over a new leaf and become the Empire's informant.
What?
It is all to ensure that Gallia remain a stable nation, of course.
Borg,
As
you
a small
slimy
land-
son of a bitch.
Our fate is made secure by such agreements. The sovereign state of Gallia will accept unconditional surrender and become a vassal state to your empire. In return, by our treaty, and your grace's favor, I, your humble servant Borg, will rule Gallia in your stead.
So that's what he's been after all along.
I'm afraid you're mistaken. What use could we possibly have for Gallia as a vassal state?
Wait,
We,
what?
Maximilian, shall be the one to assume the Archduchy, and then Gallia shall be made anew under us.
But we agreed.
Then as sole master of this palace, we shall wake the lance that lies resting within its walls, Valkov.
Lance?
The key to
Valkov?
ruling all Europa.
Ruling all of Europa?
The Lance. How could you know?
My dear princess, Cordelia, you shall serve as our bride. The Valkyrian bloodline, legacy of the great House Rangries, would be a fitting dowry for us, King of Europa.
The Valkyrian bloodline. I see. You wish to ransom Europa with its power.
Indeed. The reverence and respect the people of this continent hold for that ancient blood is undiminished to this day.
Great. Well, Cordelia, what's your trump card? What are you gonna do here?
I hate to disappoint you, but this is the true face of House Rongries.
Your Highness, what are you doing?
Cordelia? What did you... Oh, there goes her hat.
That's impossible.
Really?
No way.
As you can see, my blood is not Valkyrian. It is Darkson.
Princess, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, that scene always gives me shivers. Oh, that's so perfectly dramatic. That's a big plot twist, too. The ruler of the nation was the same race as the people hated by that nation.
The Valkyria invaded from the north to lay claim to Europa.
That is like a perfect sense of irony right there.
The indigenous people, the Darkson tribes, fought them for control of this land. But the powers of Ragnite they possessed were too great. The Darkson cities were burned. The struggle continued, though its conclusion was clear. Ultimately, one influential clan among the Darkson tribes defected to the Valkyria side. The Darkson were defeated and quickly became slaves to the Valkyria.
And victorious, the Valkyria authored history to blame Darksons for scorching the earth.
Yeah, well, we kind of learned about that from the Barrius Temple.
Of course. Then the descendants of that clan of treacherous Darksons lived on
As House Randgrees.
Yes, as House Rondgries, the Archdukes of Gallia.
Oh, wow, look at that for politics. Viewers, if you want to take a diplomacy class, look no further than Valkyria Chronicles.
In return for their betrayal, the Valkyria established them as the rulers of Gallia.
Basically, just kiss ass and you'll do fine.
We donned the identity of our masters and were complicit in the Darkson slander.
With a perfect scapegoat, the people quickly acquiesced to new rule. A common tale.
A common tale that has caused me much grief. To face my people deceptively has pained me. Until the day came that I ran from that pain, trading my free will for comfort. Were it not for a single officer's words, I would no doubt still be lost in that conceit.
That's Welkin for you. Go, Welkin! Changing the entire political landscape of your own country. On a whim. Yes, on a whim.
I am bound by neither fate nor duty to obey the false blood within me. I live by my own will. I live for the sake of Gallia and its people.
My god, she's really short next to
This-
Maximilian. I never noticed that
And this
before.
alone is my calling.
All the more reason to be my bride.
No. For the sake of my people, I shall see you dead!
Oh, hey! Dagger! It's like Skyrim.
What delightful barbarism. Do all Gallian brides share your lust for blood?
No, only the strong ones. Or the cute ones, for that matter.
If you desire safety for your people, it would behoove you to obey me, Highness. The Valkov is in my possession. To see your homeland burn again, that would be a shame.
Oh no, you wouldn't. You so would. Oh, he so would. God damn it. Damn you, Maximilian! Damn you to hell! Oh, why? Why does he have to get his hands on a super weapon? That's just not fair! That is not fair at all, game. Why do you have to do these things to me?
We're drawing close to Randgries now. As for our plan of attack, once we arrive, focus your attacks on the spot damaged by Sergeant Melchiot in the previous battle. Exploit that, gain access to the interior, and destroy the Dreadnought's engine. Follow?
Oh, I follow.
Yes, Captain.
Crystal clear, Captain.
I'm confident you can do this, soldiers. You are dismissed.
Quite a risky operation.
I know. I'm worried about morale if everyone feels like it's a suicide mission.
Well, hasn't everything been a suicide mission to this point?
We're used to your crazy missions by now, aren't we, guys?
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, you bet. Nothing bothers me anymore now.
And it helps to know that if we can just win this one, our war will be over.
We'll do it for Isara, and all the other friends we lost along the way.
And for all of Gallia's people.
One more victory, and they'll have peace.
Words fail me. Thank you.
All right. Everybody, get ready to deploy.
Almost showtime, huh, Welkin? Militia rides into Randgree's showdown. Mind if I put y'all's story on the radio? I'm afraid I can't go help you fight. But I'd like to do what I can to stand by you. As ace journalist Irene Ellett.
Irene Ellett? Wait, Irene? Where have we seen Irene?
Okay, why not? Our activities are hardly a secret to the Empire at this point. Irene Ellett, huh? I can't remember ever hearing your full name like that.
At least until the war ends and I get married. Then I'll be Irene Kohler, just FYI.
Holy crap! She's the one? She's the narrator? She's the one who wrote the book on the Gallian front? Yes, viewers, she is. Ellett was the one. She's been guiding us through this entire story. This is her story. Well, through her eyes.
This'll be my last big assignment as an Ellett. Time to do the old name proud.
How's that for a big revelation? If that wasn't enough to faze you guys, oh, there's still more to come. But yes, Ellett is the author of this book. We've technically been seeing everything through her own eyes and her own research. Technically, to a point.
Give me a status report on affixing the lance.
Work should be complete shortly, followed by final testing, sir.
Oh no, they're almost done.
Keep it moving along, soldier.
Yes, sir.
I hope you trip. I don't know what that would solve, but it'd make me feel better about myself.
I knew it. They came to the capital to get at the Valkyrie.
Ah, Faldio, he's on the ship.
Bastards. You won't have it.
Faldio, what are you going to do? Spit at them? You have nothing. You don't even have a weapon. You're just there. You're even wearing the Gallian uniform. You're not in disguise or anything. How are you possibly going to make a difference? There's absolutely nothing you can do to make the situation better. I'm sorry, but no. No way, no how. Not gonna happen. Go back home. Goodbye. Have a nice year.
Now, Your Highness, affix your signature to this treaty of marriage. You have no choice if you wish to keep your people safe.
Oh, Cordelia's been backed into a corner.
Your Grace, sir!
Be silent. This treaty seals our victory.
Sir, the Gallians have broken through the vassal defenses. General Jaeger is defeated.
Hey, we did something right for a change.
Now the militia is headed here to Randgrees even as we speak.
What?
Ah, you weren't planning on that, were you, pretty boy, huh? Well, sucks to be you right now. We're home!
Newsflash from Radio GBS, your source for the news.
Hey, we're on the radio.
The Gallian militia has faced and thwarted the Empire's defenses at Vassal Bridge. They march now to the capital to liberate it from occupation.
Oh, right! That's my bro, Welkin!
Wait a minute, Leon, aren't you in the capital? And there's the pig! We have not seen the pig for quite some time. Kinda missed Hans a little bit. Couldn't make any bacon jokes.
Reckon I did a fair job whipping those kids into shape.
Well, I'll say, we're all level 19, bro. You did a fine job. You did more than a fine job. Dear Lord.
Citizens of Gallia, keep your faith alive. Turn and face the threat ahead and fight.
Go, Welkies, go. We're all cheering for you. Now make us proud.
There's Martha and her kid.
Belgian, if you're watching up there, your son could
probably use a little help.
There's the guy from the cemetery. He knew our dad. Or Welkin's dad, not my dad. As if I needed to tell you that, though.
So be it. We shall fight them off ourselves. Quickly, to the Marmota.
Quickly, to the Batcave!
Last time, their war witch had us on the defensive. But now we possess a lance of our own. Let us settle this now for all time.
Your Grace, may the Valkyria protect you. Leave the defense, Castle Randgreaves, to me.
Oh, knowing you, you'll just stab it in the back. Like you've done this entire game, Borg!
Do we look the fool that might trust a dog with so little loyalty to his master as you?
Well, for once, I actually agree with you there, Maximilian.
Put this man to death by firing squad. The Gallia of tomorrow has no place for him.
Yes, and the Gallia of our tomorrow has no place for him either, because you're not getting the country.
Maximilian, we had agreed. We had an understanding.
My only understanding is that you've been a traitorous bastard, and for that, prepare to die. My name is Antio Tomoya. Tomoya? Antio Motoya. I don't even remember the name. This is a guy from the Princess Bride? I think it was the Princess Bride. Yeah, my name is Antio Motoya. I think that's what it is. Antio Motoya. You've killed my father. Prepare to die.
Stop this! Desist at once! Who are you to touch me?
Welkin, you are our final hope. Please, I beg of you, make victory yours.
We'll make much more than victory ours, Cordelia. We'll make victory ours, we'll make our breakfast ours, and we'll make our girlfriend ours. What's happening to the castle? What is going on? Wait a minute, isn't that... Oh, frick me with the broomstick. Say hello to the Valkov, everybody. You thought the Marmota was bad before? Ha! You haven't seen anything yet. You have not seen anything yet.
Marmota sighted ahead, sir. Range, 4,000 meters.
What the? What's that big pointy thing on top?
A dick, what do you think, Largo?
Seen that? It's just like the Valkyrian lance, the one that Alicia carried. Look out, Sevens! Clear the Marmota's forward path! Move it!
The Gallian militias fanned out ahead of us in a line, sir. Range, 4,000 meters.
They say that in antiquity, the Valkyria called upon Valkov's light to crush and subjugate the entire Darksin tribe. The greatest weapon of all time, fashioned into something as pedestrian as a castle tower. How could they have known? And now it awakens. Shouldered by the Marmota we have engineered to bear it. A Leviathan upon the land. Now, know the futility of your struggles. Bow before the terrible light that once scorched the earth.
For those of you who have seizures and epilepsy, this episode is not for you. Please take caution when watching this video. This has been your public service announcement today. Thank you.
The Marmotas fired an unidentified beam of light. Squads 4 and 5 have been wiped out.
For some reason, Alicia doesn't really sound like Alicia there.
Hot damn! If we'd been one step slower, we'd be a big pile of dust by now.
Stay clear of the front of that thing! Move around to its side!
You don't need to tell me twice. Yes, this is the Marmota with the Valkov.
Dare you face us yet after that display? We wield power enough to bring any foe to his knees. This is the future face of warfare. To impress the magnitude of our power upon the world, you shall all die gruesomely.
I don't like dying gruesomely.
Now, cross us if you dare. Our history of unrivaled glory begins here.
Oh, nuts. Well, we're gonna have to do something about that now, don't we? And a new episode has been added. Would you look at that? There's the mission on the first page flip. Alright, well, let's get this show on the road. Marmota's End. The first mission of the final chapter. There are 2. So let's get this one out of the way. Oh boy.
Here are the details on this operation.